took it back to the basics. That's how we, stand out.
Yep.
Everybody doing sweets. They want one person only.
Yeah. But when you in an open salon space, you meet new people. Like you might meet your new best friend.
Exactly.
You might meet your travel buddy. You might meet the person who's gonna help you get the job that you dream about.
Exactly.
Just by having an open conversation, you limiting yourself. Like I said, you not learning nothing being in a box. Why you want to be in a box? Be open.
Yeah.
Be in the circle, sis.
Yeah.
Sister circle.
Exactly.
Look, something.
Welcome to the Friends in Beauty podcast, a safe space for ambitious beauty industry creatives to have real talk, get real answers, and practical tools to grow their businesses. My name is Derricka Robinson, and I'm a makeup artist, beauty educator, and the creator of Friends in Beauty. I created Friends in Beauty to support like-minded creatives, just like you, on their quest to connect, network, and build genuine relationships within the beauty community. Join me every week as me and my special guests reveal the keys to success and longevity in the beauty industry, and most importantly, have fun while doing it. You ready? Hey, what's up? It's your best friend in beauty, Derricka Robinson. Welcome back to another episode of the Friends in Beauty podcast. I'm so happy to have you here with me, and I hope you're listening to this episode in high spirits and in good health. If you are a friend in beauty, I welcome you to join the Friends in Beauty Facebook community. If you're looking for a community of like-minded, ambitious friends in beauty to virtually connect with, network, and share resources, then click the link down below in the show notes or the show description and join our community, and I'll be there to welcome you with open arms. Also, this podcast is available on several platforms. We're on Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, YouTube, Google, you name it. Wherever you are listening from, thank you. I really, really appreciate you. And I would love it if you would take the time to leave the Friends in Beauty podcast a 5-star rating, review, comment, subscribe, share, just so I can know how you feel about the podcast. Also, follow us on all social media platforms at Friends in Beauty. What I like to do is something called the Friends in Beauty Friday feature, where every Friday I spotlight a different friend in beauty and their accomplishments, no matter how big or small you think it is. I want to shout you out. I want to send you good vibes. So use the hashtag FIB Friday feature and tag at Friends in Beauty so I can see what you're up to. Also, click the link down below in the show description or the show notes to join the Friends in Beauty mailing list. I send out different content throughout the week, including the Friends in Beauty Friday feature, a Mastery Monday, and you'll be the first to know about everything Friends in Beauty. Also, last but not least, share this episode, share this podcast with your other friends in beauty, your family, your friends, anybody that you think could benefit from the information being shared. Share, and help us grow our Friends in Beauty community. So on this episode of the Friends in Beauty podcast, we welcome Derricka and Erricka Traylor to the Friends in Beauty guest chair. Let me drop their official bio. Transformations Beauty Studio, TBS, started in 2016 by twin sisters Derricka and Erricka Traylor in Atlanta when they turned their personal experience of mental health battles and self-love into a transformation studio for Black women. TBS was formed after both sisters dealt with emotional and mental trauma they never thought they'd grow from. In 2015, Derricka's husband and young son at the time experienced a home invasion, leaving her husband learning to walk again and leaving their family to rebuild from nothing. Also in 2015, Erricka lost everything after an engagement gone wrong. At that moment, she learned that having everything tied to someone you aren't bonded to by marriage is the wrong route to take. Feeling low and disconnected from the world during that time, they sought to create a business that allowed them to feel strong and complete again. They wanted something to represent their change and what they'll be bringing to their clients' lives. From that day forward, they realized how important it was to have multiple streams of income, women being able to love themselves enough, feel beautiful, and be mentally fit to stand on their own 2 feet, and a place women could go to let go, rebuild, and transform from traumatic moments in their life. Although these two could have built a business in any area due to their many talents, they decided on something that was filled with passion and purpose. At a young age, they were both introduced to the beauty industry while working at their grandfather's salon, washing hair. Using their childhood experience combined with Ericka's background in business management and sales and Derricka's in cosmetology, they've been able to help transform their clients' appearance and boost their confidence while promoting a happy, safe, and healthy environment. Both Ericka and Derricka believe that women struggle every day with their appearance and insecurities. When clients come to Transformation Beauty Studio, not only do they receive a stylist and quality hair, but they receive sisterhood, a life coach, and someone to confide in. Operating on those business values, Transformation Beauty Studio has grown to be one of the most popular salons in Atlanta, Georgia. Customers are guaranteed a genuine experience, deep concern about their hair goals, and leave feeling happy knowing that TBS has their back. In this episode, I got to chat with Derricka and Ericka about the story behind creating Transformations Beauty Studio, what it takes to build a reliable team, how they go about standing out in the beauty industry, the importance of multiple streams of income, and they also offer their advice to other women who are experiencing trauma on how to redirect their energy into walking in their purpose, and so much more. I had an amazing time meeting and talking to Derricka and Ericka. I felt like I was catching up and getting the tea from two girlfriends. They were so much fun and they have amazing energy. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the Friends of Beauty episode with Derricka and Ericka. Enjoy. Welcome to the Friends in Beauty podcast, Derricka and Ericka.
Thank you for having us.
Even speak at the same time. So
Right.
this is actually my first time interviewing two people at the same time. So I'm really, really excited about this.
Oh, yay. We happy to be your first.
Yep.
Yay. So what I like to do before we jump into the interview and, share your story and everything, I want to start off with some icebreaker questions to give the audience a chance to get to know you a little bit outside of the beauty world.
Okay.
So I start with Derricka first. And also for video reference, before I do that, for video reference, because the video goes on YouTube, introduce yourself really quickly so they know who's who.
Okay. I'm Derricka.
And I'm Ericka.
Awesome.
And we own Transformations Beauty Studio.
Yep.
Awesome. So Derricka first, I say, give me 3 random facts about you.
I'm a wife. I have 2 kids. I'm a boy mom, and I love hair.
And Ericka?
So I am a 4-time aunt. I'm also known as the body transformer because I do non-invasive services on my clients. Okay. And also I went to school for film. So a lot of people like, how you do hair and then you went to school for film? It's just the way things are, Mm-hmm. It's been in the family and it's been around for a long time. So, I enjoy it.
I feel you on the full-time auntie because I'm a full-time auntie as well. My sister has 3 kids, but then like my father's side, I have a whole bunch of siblings. So I have like a total of like 35 or 36 nieces and nephews, and I have no kids. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
You're busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. Next one for Derricka and Ericka. Give me your favorite movie. What's your favorite movie?
Ooh, what's my favorite movie?
So, my favorite movie right now is Wonder Woman. And it's because I just like when we have like strong woman characters that save the world and just,
I agree.
Just flexing our muscles and showing that we can do the same thing men can do type thing. So that's why I really, really love Wonder Woman.
The movie I've been watching a lot lately would be Hidden Figures, about the 3 women who like help with NASA. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a good one. I've been watching that movie a lot lately.
Yeah.
Because it's all about girl power.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yes.
I love it. Derricka, what do people always tell you that you're good at aside from hair?
I think I'm very nurturing. Like just somebody that you can talk to. Mm-hmm. And I think that come with doing hair too. Like just being like people being able to come and just lay all their problems out. Mm-hmm. I call it hair therapy. Because you get your hair done and therapy at the same time. So yeah.
What about you, Ericka?
people would say, like, besides doing my salon business, that I'm just good at motivating individuals and helping people start from scratch with whatever inspirational, whatever idea they may have. I help them like grow legs to it. So that's what they would say about me.
I love that. I love that.
A builder.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, let's see. Do you have a morning routine?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
What's a little taste of your morning routine?
5 a.m.
Yep.
Every morning. Well, mostly every morning. We get to the gym by 6. Or for me, it splits with our schedule.
So for me, when I wake up, do my morning hygiene, say my prayers, play a little bit of Sarah Jakes, get a little word in, drive to the gym, talk to my sister on the way to the gym.
Right.
While we working out, we talking and laughing.
Yep.
But that's pretty much our morning routine, and then we go back home and get ready to, take care of business.
Yeah.
But that's me.
Yeah.
She pretty similar.
I'm the same, but then I get the kids, like I start with get the kids ready. Yeah. And then I go to the salon and just start from there.
Yeah.
Right. I was going to ask another random one. Who's the oldest twin?
Me.
She is.
Yeah. Just by 1 minute.
Just by 1
minute.
Makes a difference.
Yeah, it makes a difference.
Girl.
What was the worst job that you've ever had?
Shoot, what was my worst job?
Depending on when you're talking about. Teenage years, we had some job art. Like,
Burger King.
Fast food was the worst for us in our teenage years. Like, I couldn't do it. I just, nope.
Yeah, I told
that
myself
was like,
I don't work at any more food places anyway, because then you start eating the food and then you get fat and then
right. Yeah. I couldn't even stand the smell of the restaurant that I worked at. I was like, ugh, I can't do it.
Yeah.
And the last one that I want to ask you all, if you weren't in the beauty industry, what would you want to be doing?
I'd probably be a doctor or something. I don't know. Because I like to make people feel better. Like, it was like either or.
I would just be in the film industry. Yeah. I mean, you can still do that in the beauty industry and still be in the film industry. You can still do like beauty for film and videos, but I would probably do that. Yeah.
What area of film were you trying to be in? Were you trying to be like behind the scenes, like the camera?
Behind the scenes. Okay. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, thank you for sharing that. I'm really excited to jump into the interview because just a little taste that I got of your stories, I'm just like a naturally curious person. And I just know like people's backgrounds and everything. So I'm really interested in learning more about your story. So can you share with us like where you are originally from? And then the story behind how you created the Transformations Beauty Studio.
Yep. Okay. We can definitely do that.
Oh, wait. Are we doing that now?
Yeah.
So we are Georgia Peaches. We from Atlanta. We Grady babies.
Yes.
So somebody told me, they was like, I really know when people from Atlanta, because they always say I'm a Grady baby.
Exactly.
I'm like, yeah, facts.
Grady, yes.
Yes. So, we from Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah. And we came up with Transformations when we both was going through like a traumatic time in our life. I had a bad experience where I had a home invasion and someone came in my home and just turned my world upside down. So my husband was like the breadwinner, and it was just like I had to take care of the home because he was like in a coma, and then even when he got out the coma, he was just sick for a very long time. So I put my little coins together because we lost everything. Like we really scraped up like our last little bit of change and like started a business. Yeah, started a business, and thank you, Lord, for the progression and the transformation in our life.
Exactly.
But it wasn't easy, but it was just like either do it now or never.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely a transitional period for us. For me, I ended a relationship that I no longer wanted to be in, but I had financial ties with this person, and basically wasn't using my brain throughout this relationship. So I lost a lot of stuff. So I had to start over from scratch. And that caused me and her to like have to like roommate with each other, which we haven't done in years. And, you know, it made us like sick to our stomach that we had to start over. And we were like, we never want to be in this position again. Like, what can we do? What can we do right now that'll just, you know, get us out of this slump, get us to where we making a difference? Like, what can we do? And then we decided to open up a salon. And, you know, we just grateful. Like, I'm happy we put our minds together and just decided to do something like this. So yeah, that's how we got started.
So what made you want to open up a salon aside from something else?
So we always have been around my granddad owned the salon, and we used to like visit him every summer and go to his salon, and it just was like in our face. Like my mom used to do hair. So we always talked about it. That's the crazy part about it. Exactly. Like, when we was growing up, we used to always be like, we're gonna have a salon, we're gonna do this, do that. So it just came natural, like, oh, this is what we're doing. And then I was already doing hair too. So it just came
and then we
together.
thought about something. We were like, where do we have fun with, and where do we really connect with people the most? And we just thought about, like, even when we were in school, like we would do each other hair and talk about it with our friends, and they would want us to do their hair, and it just used to be fun. It's like, why not have fun and make money at the same time? So,
and it make you feel better. Like, it's just like you go there, you can talk with your friends, you can just you just let your hair down. And then you just, when you get beautified and you get your hair done, your makeup done, or just any kind of pampering, you just feel so relaxed. And I don't know, it's just like hanging out with the girls. So
it was just like a strong feeling of faith. Like, we making the right decision. Like, if I spend every penny I got right now, I just feel in my heart this is what we should do. So that's why we went for it.
Child, you should have seen us in there trying to paint the walls. Ooh, we did that.
I definitely feel you on like finding something that you love and that's fun, because that's exactly how I got into makeup. I went to school, I graduated from college right in the recession, and I couldn't land a job like to save my life. And started working all these different places that I just hated. And it got to the point where I was like, what do you like to do that you could make money from? And at the time, it was makeup that I was just experimenting with and trying to put on lashes, looking crazy and everything. But I just decided to go to makeup school. And that was like the best decision. I think when people really follow their purpose or really follow like what feels good to them. So it's not going to be easy all the time, but it's definitely worth it. And you enjoy yourself a lot more.
Yes, I agree. Definitely.
So did you all both go through those hard times at the same time?
At the same time.
I'm sorry.
A call just came through.
Yes, at the same time.
Yes, we both went through it at the same time. I don't know what, you know, led to us having this. Well, I do know why, because we needed to do what we had to do now and open up a business. But it was just crazy. It was like she went through a situation and she needed to lean on me, and then I was going through a situation I needed to lean on her, and it was just like, thank God that we were just strong enough to be able to hold each other up. Like
right. And what year was that?
What year
2000 no, was it 16?
Yeah,
2016.
No,
15. 2015 when it first started, but it just lasted for a long time.
These years we rolling
right.
We went through it.
So what was
but it just, I don't know, it was a humbling experience.
Definitely. I think it was today I posted a post. I posted a quote basically like, when you're going through the storm, you feel like it's like the end, but it really is about like the transformation that comes out of it.
Absolutely.
Times you're going through things, you feel like, why is this happening to me? But it's really just setting you up for a new beginning. And that's what you did. You took that traumatic experience, turned it into a business. So like, what was that experience like with you all going through that, having to lean on each other? What was that experience like transforming from that trauma into creating like a profitable brand?
I just feel like, I don't know.
The transition was like, I don't want to say it was effortless because it definitely took a lot of effort, but it didn't feel as hard as some of the other stuff that we tried before in the past. Like it felt like it was like a divine purpose. Like, like we had some challenges, we had some hiccups, but it was like, I don't know if we accepted it better or what. It's just like,
it was like we was already down, so we couldn't go no further.
Yeah, we couldn't get
we couldn't go no further
down.
Like down. Yeah, like it was
like every little small, like I promise you, we probably got more grateful for the stuff that we had then than when we had everything beforehand.
Yeah.
Like if we got one small yes, we were excited. We were so happy, like grateful, like anything closer to us getting closer to our goal. Like we like, shoot, we'll take it.
Yeah.
So prior to you, like after those experiences happened, did you have to go to like therapy or anything like that?
I didn't go to therapy, but my son, because my oldest son was there. He went to therapy a lot. I really didn't get to go to therapy, but I felt like, because like when I went and we opened the salon and just talking about it, because at first I just never talked about it. And then like when people was like, why you stop doing hair and da 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 da, and I'm glad you came back and opened up your own salon, and when I started talking about it, I started to feel better, and it was just better to get it off my chest. Like for a long time, I just wouldn't talk about it. I take that back. For a long time, it took me, for me to be able to talk about it without crying was hard. Let's say that. Yeah. So I didn't want to talk about it because I didn't want to cry.
So definitely understand that.
Yeah.
Really. Oh my gosh. I'm over here looking. Prior to those events happening, do you feel like you were really operating like in your purpose?
I was operating in my purpose, but I wasn't where I needed to be as far as my own creative space. It was just like a factory salon. Yeah. And I was just like, I wasn't where I needed to be. Yeah, God has a way of putting you where you need to be. Like, absolutely. And sometimes we don't know why or what's going on at the moment, but yeah.
Definitely.
Well, I definitely feel like I wasn't working in my purpose. And I prayed about it. I was like, what? Like, I need to do something different. I need something better in my life. Like, I was doing great. Money was good, but like when you doing stuff and you making money, you just don't feel connected to it. It's just like it's just another job. It's just another situation. Like you're only surviving, but you're not living. Ooh, so preach, child. I wanted to just like like when I told you when everything happened, how I said it just like I took it easier than I would have expected. It's because I felt like I was on my way to do something better. Like I just had stronger faith. Yeah. I just had more support. It's just like you see who really has your back and you really like push yourself. You like, I can do this. Like I gotta do this. Like this is my opportunity. Like this is a reset without me actually resetting. Like I'm forced to reset. So why not take the opportunity and just do it? Yep. So for me, it was just, a good awakening, I should say.
And what kind of work were you doing prior to opening the salon?
So prior to opening the salon, I was in a finance industry, but I also had businesses with my significant other at that time. But yeah, so that's what I was doing. Not dotting my I's and crossing my T's.
Yeah.
Right.
We live and learn.
Losing my mind, child.
Like a lot of times when we go through things, it's like you don't even realize it. Like it's a testimony for somebody else not to go through that. Like, but I digress.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So I know you mentioned like it wasn't like easy breezy, like going through this process and building the salon and opening the business. What are some challenges that you faced like in the beginning phases of opening the salon versus like the type of challenges that you have now? Because I always tell people it's levels. Like you're always going to have
new devils.
I felt like the income, the money was the hard part
from the beginning.
Because you gotta have money to open up a business. But we was just like, Yeah, we're gonna build this ourselves. Like it was hard.
I think Derricka and I bumped heads too a lot.
Oh yeah.
We didn't understand our roles. And I think it came from our different backgrounds. Also, like I had more experience with running businesses than she had. Like she's just used to like doing her clients, get her money, and going about her business.
Right.
And I just thought about it like to the 10th power. Like I got on her last nerve. Like
she was like, "Well, we need to do this and we need to do that." I'm like,
so we had to find a happy medium.
Yeah.
And we had to figure out each other's role and not stay and not tip over into that lane. So I think that was another challenge from the beginning. Nowadays, shoot, our challenges are make sure our inventory is ready for them when the customers buy.
Like,
making sure we have some stuff on hand ready.
Yeah.
So definitely a different type of challenge nowadays versus then.
I love that.
So grateful we don't have financial troubles anymore.
Right. Ooh. That was hard. Yeah.
That just makes
things. And then just trying to create a team too. Like good people around you that understand what you're trying to do.
Yeah, that was a challenge.
Like?
It was
a team. What was that like?
Trying to build a team? It was hard. A lot of people don't want to work. It's like, yeah, you do know you got to work.
Yeah.
This is actual labor. Like, but if you like to do, if you love to do the hair, then you will be just fine.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But if you don't, then you wasting my time. Like you can't be here because I literally blood, sweat, and tears in here, and it's like
exactly.
How many?
It was definitely hard finding a team because some people just don't have like regular, normal, proper customer service etiquette. Like they can slay some hair, but treat the customer or the client like
our main thing is customer service. Like we want people to feel like how we feel. Like I'm going to visit my sisters. Like like you know how you just feel like at home when you go somewhere. That's how we want them to feel. Like, hey, sister.
Exactly.
Like, would you want something to drink? Like, you know,
like you can relax and take your shoes off when you're at home with your family. Not saying that people would do that, but like you feel more comfortable. Like you taking off your hair, you taking off your hats, you showing us. Some people have stuff that they don't want to show people on an everyday basis. They hide things, so they want to feel comfortable. You know, like we want to have our clients feel like they're welcome, like they can express themselves, they can show us,
and they can talk about stuff that bothers them and not be feeling.
They can show us the gray. They can show us the gray in their hair or the patch on the left side. You can show us that, and we won't judge you. We will help you. Like you know, that's
so
how
we needed people who were understanding of that feeling that people need to have when they come in. So it was that wasn't easy. But the right people gravitated towards us eventually. So
How many employees do you currently have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got
5 other people.
Yeah, 5 other people.
That's a good team. That's a good amount of people.
Yeah. We got a good team.
We do. I know.
Yeah.
Our little transformation squad.
Yep. And they've been with us for a minute too.
Yeah, that's the crew.
Yep.
We've been through some now.
Yeah,
But, we grateful for the ones we got.
Yeah.
I was saying, I know you ladies are really passionate about multiple streams of income. Like, why do you think it's important for women in general to have multiple streams?
Oh, for example, Corona.
Yeah.
We had to shut down. And it's like we still had to pay our landlord for our building.
Yeah.
So we got to make sure we got multiple streams of income with the salon or ourselves in general.
Exactly.
Because like the stylists can't work and we can't ask them to pay rent if they're not able to come in, but we still got to pay our, landlord. So
it's just important. Especially if you're trying to build a legacy and you're trying to pass down things to your family, and you just got to make sure that you doing everything. Well, I'm making sure I'm doing everything I can to, and she is too, for our family, you know. It's very important. You never know when something can get snatched away from you.
Yep.
It's very hard when you are at the bottom and you so used to like having stuff come in regularly for you and then it get taken away. You got to have a backup plan, like an A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way to Z.
Yep.
You have to have another way of making money. Because if you don't and you get caught in a whirlwind, you don't know what to do. Some people don't know what to do. Some people do. Some people are able to bounce back on their feet really fast, but some people don't have a plan or they don't save their money or anything like that. You just have to be prepared. And that's just for women and men, just in general.
Right. Like if nobody have learned anything during this pandemic, it should be that I need multiple streams of income, because even those who are or were employed by great companies still was suffering because they couldn't work.
Yeah. Right.
So it's like, you got to get it together, sis. You got to have multiple streams of income. You got to keep the money flowing because your kids still got to eat. Yeah. Or you got to still feed yourself. You still got to pay for your mortgage, your rent, whatever you got to pay for. It's not going to stop.
Yeah. Right. So do you think that people should have like multiple streams of income? So we're in the beauty industry. So do you think as us in the beauty industry, we should have multiple streams of income within the beauty industry, outside the beauty industry, or like a mixture of like just diversifying it, like wherever you can?
I definitely believe in a mixture.
Yeah.
I believe mixture.
I believe in diversifying because even though we in the beauty industry, you still have other talents at the end of the day. So you should always, build up on all of your strengths.
Yep.
So, I just think it's very important. Like if you do hair, but you also can make a mean pie, you gotta sell some pies on the side.
You gotta do some more recipes.
Okay. Something, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, I think that it just builds you up to be a better business person in general. Like, even though you're really good at doing hair or you in the industry, you're doing well, you can still make a lot of money and build other jobs for other people doing something else. Yep. You just have to be able to accept everything that's good about you and flex your muscles. Yep. And just do what you got to do and take off. That's how I feel.
And even if you are only trying to have different revenues in the beauty industry, if you're a makeup artist, then you need to be trying to sell some lip gloss as well, or sell some eyelashes as well, or sell some makeup classes as well. Like just try to not only just apply makeup on people, because you might get to the point where you don't even have to do like manual labor on, people every day. You might have the best lip gloss in the world. So, I mean, just keep going. Like, don't stop it just behind the chair or,
Yeah, because your body will break down.
You're going to get older. Yeah.
Can you imagine? Like being 70
and it's just deeper than that. You come out with makeup brushes or anything.
I was like, can you imagine being like 70 trying to like carry your hair?
Trying to bring somebody up for a quick weave or something. No.
Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah.
Seriously.
What advice could you ladies offer to, I guess, other women who have gone through traumatic experiences or are currently in traumatic experiences, just for them to find a way to direct that energy somewhere else, to creating a brand or to just ultimately operate in their purpose? Like what advice can you give to them to like take those steps?
Right. Mine would be to never give up, just keep going no matter how hard it is. And always increase your knowledge in whatever you're trying to do. It's some free stuff out here, even if you don't have the money. Just it's free stuff. Just always try to learn as much as you can about whatever it is you're trying to do, and make sure you can do every role of what. I need to know how it felt to sweep the floors, because I got to sweep the floor every day. It's my business. I want to keep it clean. I need to learn how to clean, manage my salon, because I got to manage other people that's in here. I got to know how to save, and just because, what if something happened like coronavirus,
right?
And I got to pay the landlord by myself. Like, it just get as much knowledge as you can, study, whatever. Like, even if you don't have nothing to do that day, you got something to do. You got to learn and perfect your craft. Like, keep learning, keep training. Education is key in anything that you do. So mine would be to never give up and to keep knowledge and keep giving yourself knowledge on what it is that you're trying to do.
Gotcha. I would say if somebody going through some type of trauma or traumatic event and it's life changing, the first thing to do is to just identify what it is that you want to do differently, and go for it. Write it down. Tell yourself that you can do it, and just celebrate every small win. I don't care if you said yesterday you couldn't walk outside, but today you're able to open the front door. You got halfway outside. Yeah. So celebrate every small win. Yep. And the second thing is to, sometimes you got to filter your people around you. Oh, sometimes you have to, figure out who can add value to your situation and how you can add value to them. I definitely believe in, a give and take. So while you're building your strength, make sure that you're either helping support that person or building the knowledge so that you can help somebody else if they go through the trauma, and you're their friend. So you got to definitely filter your people and just learn from everything that you're going through, and just take it one day at a time. Like, you're not gonna just wake up tomorrow and all your problems are solved. Exactly. You just got to be able to, face everything head on. Yep. Go for it and just do one step at a time. Yeah. So that would be my advice. Yeah. And I would say pray, but I don't know, like, some people don't, meditate. They say meditate. Just meditate. Meditate and have time. Take a 5-minute break with no noise and just self-reflect. Something. Yeah. Just hum. I know a lot of people tell people like, what did you do wrong? It don't matter. That it already happened. Yeah. Yeah. All you can think about is what you can do now and how to move on and how to progress and how to just, what can I do now to make the change that I want in the future? So that's what I would tell people to do.
So I love that. Excellent advice. I love the education piece, of course. Surrounding yourself with people who are going to lift you up.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that. Now, I know a lot of people in the beauty industry, we always say that it is oversaturated. It's so many people who do hair, makeup, everything. How do you ladies go about standing out in this industry? You already stand out because you're twins. I mean, but how do you go?
I feel like it's the experience. Absolutely. Like just coming in here and having a good experience and just the aura, like you feel the good vibes. Like, exactly. Customer service just take you so far. You don't even have to be the best. Not trying to say it like that, but it's about how the person feel when they get out your chair. It's like, the connection. It's the connection. Like, it's the trust, the connection, and the comfort that you give a person. Yep. We take it back to the basics. Back like old school style, like where people, we got open floor plan here in our salon. Yeah, we do have a few suites, but we wanted to feel like you walk in the house back in the day with your family, and they in the kitchen, your cousins and everybody else doing hair, and everybody laughing, the kids running around. Like, we wanted to feel like at home, like a sisterhood, like where you can relax. Yeah, but we still doing it in a professional manner. But that's the feeling that we want to bring to people. Just got to take it back to the basics. A lot of people out here are just doing like they being very glamorous and over the top and want to be secluded. We took it back to the basics. That's how we, stand out. Yep. Everybody doing suites. They want one person only. And but when you in an open salon space, you meet new people. Like, you might meet your new best friend. Exactly. You might meet your travel buddy. You might meet the person who's gonna help you get the job that you dreamed about. Exactly. Just by having an open conversation, you limiting yourself. Like I said, you not learning nothing being in this box. Why you want to be in the box? Be open. Yeah. Be in the circle, sis. Yeah. Sister circle. Exactly. Look, something like, just don't. Yeah. And sometimes you hear good advice, and sometimes you hear stuff that happened to people, and you like, oh, well, I'm glad she said that, so I won't make that same mistake. It's just like,
sometimes you in the right place at the right time. Yep. You hearing the knowledge that you need to move forward with whatever your plans are.
Because that happened the other day. Remember, me and you was talking to somebody that
she said I needed to hear that.
Yeah, she was like, girl, you said a word. I need to hear that. See, you just never know. Exactly. She would never heard that if she was in the little box in the suite just with her stylist. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm telling you. It's healthy.
We silly, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm totally cool with it. I'm just watching y'all because it seems like you all are very personable people.
Yeah.
Has networking played a role in you building your businesses?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. You definitely got to network. No matter what type of career you in, you got to network. You got to talk to people, get to know them. And just figure out, like I said again, figure out how y'all can add value to each other.
Yep.
Like you just never know who you may run into if you don't open your mouth and just at least say hello or try to do business with someone. Like, and try to help that person too. Like a lot of people when they network, they're like, oh, let's see how they can help me. Let's see how they can help me. No, how can you help them so that they can help you even more?
Yep.
Right. You know what I mean? Like that's
what we do here.
Let's help each other.
We make
feel
good.
We gotta grow together as a community. So I'm all about networking.
I love it. I love it. So Erricka, what does like a day-to-day look like for you operating as like a marketing, logistics?
Yes.
You got the talk thing.
A day-to-day looks like for me it's just like checking the social media, making posts, checking emails, giving phone calls back to clients, doing quick recaps with the stylist. I'm very into reviews. I look at our reviews. If it's an area of opportunity, I go immediately to that person. We talk through it. We figure out what we can do. I'll call the client if necessary, depending on what the situation is. Like I'm very like hands-on into just making sure our customers and our clients feel like, okay, well, they really value me. Mm-hmm. Like they're just not trying to make a quick sale on a waist trainer or make a quick sale for doing my hair. No, they really care about me as a client. They don't want to lose me. So I'm very in tune with that type of thing. And then also just making sure, we got the finances in order and making sure our paperwork is good and the building looks okay and, water is working, like just everyday things that you need to function. That's what I take care of. So, All right. That's my day-to-day. Very busy.
Okay.
And what about you, Derricka? What does a day-to-day typically look like for you?
For me, mine is mostly like the hair orders and stuff because a lot of people order hair and get it installed. So I'm like, oh, do we got this installed? Oh, this person wants that. Just making sure everything is in order as far as like the hair sales, hair inventory, and just like making sure the stylists are doing their part on the salon floor too, and making sure that the customers are happy. Like I'm the first face they see when they walk in. So I got to make sure that's like everybody got to say
greeting.
Yeah, good greeting. Because one lady, when she walked in, everybody was like, hey, welcome to Transformation. She was like, oh my God, like y'all just made my day. Because she was just so happy that we said, everybody was like, she was like, wow, y'all really did that. And I was like, all we said was, hey, but it really do make a difference. Like she was like, oh, I feel like I'm welcome.
Yeah.
So
that energy, that high energy.
Yeah. So I make sure that we got good energy in here. Like
and she definitely plays a big role with training our stylists too.
Oh, yes.
Like especially if they, they're fresh out of school or if they want to grow and develop or they want to learn a style or technique that she knows how to do.
Yeah.
She makes sure she takes the time out and show them the skill.
Yep. I'm making sure every client leave out of here happy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. Right. And building and adding value.
Yep.
To all of our stylists.
Yep.
I love it. Now, Erricka, tell us about the Body Transformer Studio and the services you offer, because I was looking at your Instagram page and like, I might need to come down to Atlanta.
Okay.
Yes. So I offer non-invasive laser lipo, skin tightening, ultrasonic cavitation, and vacuum butt therapy. So all of those services have no downtime, no pain, and you start to see results. Some people see it immediately when they get up. Some people see it within 2 to 3 treatments. But the good news is it's non-invasive. You're not sticking yourself. You don't have any pain. You don't have any downtime. You can come to me and go right to the gym or go to work.
Yeah.
And, you just starting to work on yourself. The good news is a lot of my clients really like that when they're doing a service, they can talk on their phone, they can watch a movie, or they can chat with me, which most of them do anyway, because we always,
I'm cracking up.
They always having a good time with me. And we just talk about their body goals and, and what they want to accomplish. And I just feel like really happy that they came to me to, for me to help them accomplish their goals and get their body in the shape that they want it to be in. So just, happy to add a little smile and sunshine.
Yeah, right.
People.
What made you want to get into doing those kind of services?
Well, just seeing a lot of the young ladies on like social media getting surgery and being in pain and all the bruising and some of the horror stories. So I was like, well, I know there's another way that people can get like laser lipo non-invasive way. So I did my research, got my training, and I'm like, I'm about to start offering this because I know a lot of people are afraid to like go under the knife and stuff like that. I'm like, well, you don't have to. Like you can come here and get snatched, okay?
Right. And then you really into your health and all.
Yeah, I'm
like
definitely into health and
eating right.
Yeah,
so they just go hand in hand.
Exactly. So yeah,
What
it was an easy
training
decision.
process like for that?
The training process was pretty. It was okay. It took a while. I just wanted to like make sure I learned everything and did all the right steps, and because you're dealing with people's bodies, you want to make sure that you're educating yourself, and that's their temple, and so it was a really good process for me. I definitely took my time to make sure I educated myself and made sure I got the proper training, and even did refresher courses before I like started working on the clients, because I just wanted to make sure like everything was airtight. So yeah, it was a good process.
Where'd you go to school?
So I went to Spa Girls Media Group. It is a training facility for individuals who wants to, learn spa services. So they teach you different things like lymphatic massages, how to do non-invasive services. They even have school for like people who want to be an esthetician. That wasn't my lane, but they have that too. They got stuff for like people who want to do what is it? Masseuse?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Awesome. So Derricka, I'm gonna ask you first. What are some of the pros and cons, if you have any, of working with your sister, Erricka?
Oh, so the pro is my sister knows me as well as she know herself. So we kind of see eye to eye on a lot of stuff. The con is I really don't have a con. Other than I don't have a con really. I mean, I feel like I can just talk to her about if I did have an issue, it's talkable. Like my mom made sure like we always like communicate with each other. Because communication is really like the key to any relationship. Ladies, if you looking to get married, make sure you communicate. But no, I'm just saying, like communication is like key. So I don't have a con. Like that's good. It's just good. Like she know me. We've been on.
I have a con. She thinks she the boss. Just
well,
kidding.
I'm just older by a whole minute. So yeah, but I do think I'm the boss, but it's okay.
She do.
Because she know
be
me.
Out of my workspace. I'm like, girl, go in your area.
Yeah, she know me, so she know how I am.
Right.
Right.
But yeah, like the pros for me is just knowing that I got somebody that have my back, like on a business level and personal level. Like it's hard to find that,
Yep.
So
it is.
That's definitely my pro.
Awesome. What does self-care look like for you ladies? Since you work so hard, you're managing the salon, got your team. When you take time for yourself, what does that look like?
A bunch of vacation.
And a beach. And the sun.
And some wine.
Yep.
But yeah, we work out and go to the gym in the morning. That just takes away any stress that you may get, or for me it does.
Yeah, me too.
And take out much needed vacation sometimes and spend time with the family. Yes, we definitely love to travel. So that's how we self-care.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't wait to travel again when all of this is over.
Yes.
I want to know, because we still are kind of like in the pandemic. What has the pandemic taught you about yourself and taught you about your business?
The pandemic taught me that I am 100% a hustler. No, for real, like, and that I can just do anything I can put my mind to. Like, it just opened up so many doors of opportunity that I just didn't see in my face. It's 2020 is still the year of clear vision to me.
Yeah.
If you don't know nothing now, if you didn't know nothing then, you know it now.
Exactly.
The world is just, you see everything, the flaws and all, but it's okay.
The pandemic definitely made us, open up more and like start thinking about what else can we do to, keep our business afloat. What else can we do to make sure that our clients still feel connected to us? And it just made us like, it opened us up too on social media. Like, we're more open, we're more willing to talk to people, we're more willing to share like what we're doing throughout the day, just so people can still be connected, in a way, because we had people that would just come up to the salon and just sit and chat for a little while and then go about their day just to, have a good time with us.
Yep.
And just see you like, hey girl, just checking in. Like, they don't have an appointment today, but they just want to check in because they love us so much.
Yep.
Right.
But you just, it's a way to stay connected, a way to communicate without talking over the phone, I guess.
Yep. Yeah. And making sure that we taking care of our staff too, like making sure they're okay, because they play a big part in what we do. So make sure they good, because it's the pandemic like happened to everybody. So it's like, we gotta make sure y'all good too.
Right. What was that process like reopening? Like, were you nervous reopening the salon and everything?
I was ready for it to reopen, but I was nervous because we did lose some staff, because some people, went through it and their families was really, really affected by it. So we lost some staff. It was like we were starting over, even though we got some people that was, that stayed with us, like eventually came back, and they've been with us for a long time. So, it worked out. Yeah. But I was so ready. My clients was ready. Like, we was ready. Yeah. We was ready.
And one thing I noticed too, I was in Atlanta, I think in July. And at that time, you all had like kind of like fully reopened. And I live in DC. So here in DC, it's like mandatory mask, like but when I was down there I felt like so carefree, like everybody was just like
la la
pandemic happening here too, or is it just I love Atlanta though. I just love it there. I had some family there, but I had a great time. I have to see what you ladies are up to next time I come.
Yes, please come.
So Erricka, what's next for you?
So for me, I think since I started being more vocal on my social media and people like respond to my motivation, I think I want to do something, either speak more or maybe write a book or something. I'm still pondering, but you'll find out.
Okay. And what's next for you, Derricka?
Oof. I do know I want to teach more. I think it's just natural for me to just, because I do it all day in the salon too. Like, just when I learn a new skill, I tell like the stylist, like, oh girl, yes, I learned a new technique. And I don't know. At first I never saw myself as like someone to teach, other people. But I thought about it, I was already doing it. Just like now I'm just actually being vocal about it and doing one-on-ones and doing virtual classes, and so the future beholds Transformations Beauty School. We're gonna speak that into the universe.
Yeah,
but most definitely that's something I want to.
Yeah, absolutely,
for real, seriously. But I want to do more teaching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love to learn too, so I guess they go hand in hand. But I love to learn new techniques and skills and new things.
I love education. I today's I just posted, today's actually my 3-year anniversary from when I did my first class. And I never saw myself as a teacher. Thank you. I never saw myself as a teacher, but it was one of those things where people kept asking me and I would be like, no, like a hard no. And somebody would take no for an answer. And then when I finally did it, I was like, I had so much fun. It was like, is this really work? Yeah. Like I really enjoyed myself, and people was telling me how good of a teacher I was. So I just kind of kept up with it. But I love education too.
Yeah.
Because Erricka mentioned she wanted to possibly write a book one day. One of the questions that I wanted to ask you both earlier was, if you were to write your own autobiography, what would the title be?
Let me think.
Title.
I don't know. I gotta think on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Double dose of faith.
I like that. A double dose of faith. That's cute.
It is. Thanks.
We gonna
what
see.
Would you name, sis? You don't know?
I don't know. I gotta think about it.
Yeah, when that book comes out, we gonna see what it is.
I gotta think. Like, that's a good one.
Right.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna see. We're gonna think about it.
Yes. Definitely.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for your time and everything. Before you go, I have to ask you the Friends in Beauty rapid fire questions. So whatever comes to your mind first, just let me have it. So when I ask, Derricka, you can go first, and then Erricka, you can tell me your answer.
Okay.
She knows this, so she has to go first. All right. The first question is, what are the top 3 keys to your success so far?
Top 3 keys to my success: determination, knowledge, of course, and faith for me.
What about you, Erricka?
Oh, the top 3 keys to my success is just holding myself accountable, sticking to the plan, and going forward.
Nice.
That's my top 3 keys. That fits me, don't it?
Yeah.
Derricka, how do you measure your success?
How do I measure my success? You know what? I'm very humble. I don't know. I really don't know how I measure my success, but I do. Every client that's sitting in my chair is a success for me. Like every referral, every word of mouth. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's every little thing is a lot for me.
Yeah. For me, being able to build a legacy for my family, being able to, inspire others and give a helping hand. Hopefully we'll be able to create more jobs for others. Mm-hmm. That's like success for me.
Yep.
Yep.
Derricka, what's the best advice you've ever received?
The best advice I ever received. I'm trying to think.
You got one, Erricka?
What about you?
The best advice I ever received was, don't allow someone to weaken your mind.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's a good one. Yes, child.
Derricka, what advice would you give to somebody who's just ready to give up, like on their dreams of being in the beauty industry?
Oh Lord, you know what? I have to deal with this all the time with some like people. They talk to me about it. Just keep going. You don't have to be perfect right now. It takes time. Practice makes perfect. You can't give up. You got to keep going.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, when they want to give up, they just think about like, oh, my style don't look like how I want it to look. And I'm envisioning in my head. But you got to just bring your vision to life. You got to keep going. Keep going. Keep practicing. You got to practice.
Yep.
So,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you have any other advice, Erricka?
Oh, for me, it's just like, the advice I would give them is like, if the beauty industry is what you want to do and you don't go for it, what will you do?
Yeah.
Tell me, what will you do?
Mm-hmm. That's a
You'll
good
be
one.
And when they don't have an answer,
Mhm.
it's because you're supposed to be doing what you want to do.
Right.
So what are you going to do about that? How are you going to change? And how can I help you? Isn't what I always ask. How can I help you get there?
Yep.
I love that.
Yeah.
Derricka, what is a resource that has helped you in your business that you can share with the Friends in Beauty community?
A resource. I want to say Instagram, because you know what? When I started back doing hair, it was like, what? Everybody on Instagram? And it was like a short period of time that I was gone for. It wasn't that short, but yeah, it was mainly word of mouth for me. And it's still mainly word of mouth. It's still big, but Instagram has really taken over. So I would say use your social media platform. For me, it's Instagram. So yeah, that's a great resource. You can advertise on there. You can meet other people. You can get clients. Yep. It's just such a good resource to have.
Absolutely. I think networking is a good resource for me on my end, because like we talked about earlier, you can originally start talking about hair services when you're networking with others, but it can roll into something else that can help you grow as a business person. So just networking. Don't be afraid to talk to people. Just, treat everybody with respect. Yep. You never know who you're talking to. Nope. Just make sure, you're ready to have a good conversation and be yourself. That's what I would say.
I love it. So the last one is a little bit different. So I want you to fill in the blank and say, my name is blank and the key to longevity and success is blank. So I don't know if you want to do it individually or if you all want to come up with a Derricka and Erricka answer. My name is blank and the key to longevity and success is blank.
You want to go first?
I can go first. My name is Erricka, and the key to longevity and what?
Success.
Oh, my name is Erricka, and the key to longevity and success is faith.
Yeah. I was gonna say prayer, but my name is Derricka, and the key to longevity and success is determination.
I love it. Faith and determination. I love it. Thank you so much for doing this. Let everyone know where they can find you on social media, website, book those snatched body services. Get Let us know.
Yeah, so you can find us on Instagram at transformationsbeautystudio. I'm about to say the website. You can find us on Instagram at Transformations Beauty Studio. And you can find me on Instagram at Transformed by Derricka and Erricka.
You can find me on Instagram at Erricka First. And to get your body snatched, looking good, no downtime, no pain, go to the Body Transformer Studio.
Awesome. This has been a pleasure getting to know you ladies. Thank you so much for doing this again. And I look forward to seeing everything that you have coming up, the classes, the books, the speaking. I can't wait to
see you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, thank you. Have a good one.
Thanks for listening to the Friends in Beauty podcast. Don't forget, sharing is caring. Share this episode with at least one friend in beauty, and subscribe, rate, and review on Apple Podcasts so that other friends in beauty can find this show. Plus, we'd love to hear your feedback. Connect with us on all social media platforms at Friends in Beauty, #Friends in Beauty to join the conversation, and join our Friends in Beauty Facebook community to stay connected. Talk to you soon.